Hello everyone, welcome back to the Body Coach TV. My name is Lucy and I am going to be your yoga instructor for today's class. We're going to be going through a 15-minute back release flow for beginners, so it's suitable for absolutely anyone to join in. If you are looking for longer yoga sessions or you want to practice some more with me, I have loads of sessions on the Body Coach app, so feel free to go and check that out if you can. We're going to start in a seated position. You don't need any props or equipment for today's class. You only need your space and a yoga mat and your lovely smiling faces. Bring yourself down to a nice seated position and then just bring your hands down somewhere comfortable on the legs and close down the eyes. And we're just going to start by centering ourselves, by bringing ourselves into this present moment, letting go of whatever type of day you've had and just bringing yourself here. So let's start by taking a couple of deep breaths. Take a nice big deep breath in through the nose, into the belly, and a nice long breath out. Good, let's take one more like that, nice big deep breath in, and a breath out. And just take this moment to check in with your body, check in with how you're feeling today. Notice if there's anything you can feel physically in your body, maybe even take a little body scan. So start from your head and just slowly scan all the way down to your toes, noticing anything that you can pick up on, anything that feels comfortable, anything that feels slightly uncomfortable, just bringing yourself into your body. And let's take one more breath. So take a nice big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. So we're going to be moving with some back releasing postures today. So we're going to be doing some twists, some folds, some back bends, just to really open up and release the spine. So let's start by taking the arms up to the sky. Take a nice big deep breath in and exhale, bring the hands all the way down to the heart. Good. As you inhale, let's sweep both arms all the way back up again. We're going to take your right hand over to your left knee. Left hand is going to reach back behind you, taking a little twist. Good. So as you inhale, can you grow from the bottom of your spine all the way up to the top of your head? And as you exhale, can you find that twist a little bit deeper? Let's take one more breath there. So a nice big breath in and exhale. Good. As you inhale, let's reach both arms all the way up to the sky again. Exhale, let's twist over to the other side. So left hand across to your right knee. Right hand is going to reach back behind you, taking a little twist. So again, inhale, let's lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, let's twist a little bit deeper. One more breath there. Take a nice big breath in and a big breath out. Good. Inhale, let's reach both arms all the way back up to the sky again. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Good. We're going to come over into our tabletop position. So just swing your legs around to the side, bringing yourself into a little tabletop. So you want your hands on the floor, directly underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Spreading the fingers nice and wide, and let's warm up the spine a bit more. So as you inhale, drop the belly, look up towards the sky. And as you exhale, round the spine, drop the head. Let's do two more like that. Inhale, drop the belly down, looking up. Exhale as you round. Lovely, last one. Inhale, drop the belly, gazing up. And exhale as you round. Good. Now we're going to start to move in some circular motion. So roll your body around to the side, drop the belly down, and then roll around to the other side and lift the belly up. So as if you're drawing a circle with your hips. Just moving in one direction for now. Nice big circles. Maybe even close down your eyes. Don't worry about what you look like while you're doing this. Just notice the sensations and the feelings. Let's switch directions. So roll around the other way. Really warming up the spine. And they don't have to be full circles. Maybe you just take little wiggles or anything that feels comfortable in your body. Any little movements here that you feel like your spine needs. Good. Lovely. Coming all the way back to a nice neutral spine when you're ready. We're going to come all the way down to the floor. So just walk your hands forwards a little bit. Elbows into your chest. We're going to lower your chest all the way down to the floor. So we're lying on our stomachs. You're going to take your hands out to the sides of the mat and then up onto the fingertips. So drop your forehead down to the floor and we're going to work with some back lifts. So moving with your breath, as you inhale, push into the fingertips, slowly lift the spine away. The head is the last thing that lifts. Keep the elbows bent. And as you exhale, slowly roll back down, forehead down to the ground. Let's do two more like that. Inhale, push into the fingertips. Make sure the feet stay flat on the floor. Exhale, slowly roll back down. Lovely. Last one. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, roll back down. Good. Bring your hands underneath your forehead and just give your hips a little wiggle from side to side just to stretch them out a little bit. Good. Lovely. Bring your hands underneath your arms, so your elbows are underneath your shoulders, your hands are going to be flat down onto the floor. We're coming into our Sphinx pose, so we're just opening out through the back a little bit now. If you have any tension in your back or this does not feel good for any reason, walk your hands forwards a little bit so it's a little bit less intense on the lower back. Otherwise, you want your elbows to be underneath the shoulders. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale, can you turn your head over to the right, see if you can look behind you. Good. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale, turn the head over to the left. Let's do one more on each side. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, turn to the right. Good. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, turn to the left. Beautiful. Coming all the way back to the center. Roll the chest down to the floor. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. And we're going to push back into your child's pose. So take your knees nice and wide. Big toes together are touching. Forehead drops down to the floor. Let's relax the shoulders so we have this nice straight spine here, opening up and releasing the spine after doing those couple of back bends. Take a big breath in and see if you can breathe into the spine. And then a nice long breath out. Good, let's do one more like that. Nice big breath in. And a long breath out. Good. From here, let's roll the spine all the way up. So round the spine as you come into your tabletop position. Good. From here, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. As you inhale, we're going to take your left arm up to the sky, open out through the chest. And as you exhale, we're going to sweep it all the way through to the other side. So maybe your shoulder comes down to the floor. If it doesn't quite reach the floor, it's absolutely fine. Just stay where you are. If you can, rest your head down onto the ground or maybe even onto a cushion or a block if you have one. Let's take a nice big breath in and a big breath out. Good. Now you have the option 1 just to stay here today. Option 2, we're going to take your right arm up and around your spine. So we're opening out that top shoulder even more. So finding a bit of a deeper twist. Let's take a big breath in and a big breath out. Lovely. Bring that right hand all the way down to the floor if you lifted it up. And let's send that left arm all the way back up into the sky again. Nice big stretch. And then drop it all the way down. Good. Same on the other side. So inhale, right arm is going to reach up to the sky. Exhale, send it all the way through to the left. Again, maybe you stay there. Maybe your shoulder and your head can make it down to the floor or down to a cushion. Good. Hold it there. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Lovely. Now either stay here or take that left arm up and around your spine, coming into your bind. And again, opening out through that top shoulder a little bit more. One more breath. And exhale. Good. If you wrapped your arm behind you, bring your left arm all the way back down to the floor and right arm is going to sweep all the way back up to the sky. Good. Exhale, bring both hands down to the floor. Now we're going to come into our downward facing dog from here. So let's tuck your toes under, slowly lift the knees and push the hips up and back. Keep the knees nice and bent for today because we're focusing on releasing our back rather than the hamstrings. So see if you can push your chest close to your thighs as much as you can, so you're lengthening through the spine. And when we start to straighten our legs, our back tends to round and come forward. So when we bend, we can straighten our back much better. So let's take a big breath in there and a big breath out. Good. Come up onto your tiptoes nice and high. We're going to walk your feet all the way up towards your hands. So we're at the top of the mat. You can always walk your hands back down towards the feet as well. Bending through the knees here. Let's hold onto your elbows and just take a little sway from side to side. And I want you to bend your knees even deeper than you normally do. Drop the head so it's nice and heavy. So this is really releasing the back. You want your upper body to be nice and loose here, just hanging over the legs, dangling over the body. Maybe take a little sway from side to side. Good. Lovely, well done. Let's drop your hands down to the floor. Now keep that big bend in the knees. We're going to roll the spine all the way up to standing. So focus on the lower back, peeling up first. The head is the last thing that lifts. So lower back comes all the way up, then the middle of the back, then the upper back, then the head once you reach the top. Well done. Let's take a nice big shoulder roll once you reach the top. Now we're going to take a couple of rolls down and up just to open the back a little bit more. So let your body be nice and loose. We're going to start with your chin. So tuck your chin in towards your chest, bend the knees a little bit, and we're going to roll down. So you want your upper body to roll down first, then the middle of the back, then the lower back, all the way down. Keep the knees nice and bent. Don't worry about straight legs. And then let's roll all the way back up. So peel up from the lower back, then the middle of the back, then the upper back, then the head. Good, let's do that one more time. So let's roll down, chin tucks in first, bend the knees, roll from the upper back, the middle of the back, The lower back, nice big bend in the legs, drop the head all the way down, and then let's roll all the way up, pushing through the soles of the feet. Lower back, then middle back, then upper back. Good, nice. Let's take a nice little shoulder roll once you reach the top. Wiggle your arms, wiggle your legs. Step to the top of your mat when you're ready. Inhale, let's reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, let's fold it all the way down into that forward fold. Good. As you inhale, let's come up halfway, so a nice flat spine. Exhale, let's plant your hands down and step it back into your high plank. Good. We're going to drop your knees down to the floor and we're going to walk your hands all the way back towards your knees. So coming back into a nice little kneeling position there. Interlace your fingers behind your back, roll the shoulders away. Now maybe you get to reach your knuckles down to the floor. If that doesn't feel comfortable, just stay lifted here and push the shoulders back. If your knuckles are down on the floor, open through the chest, look up towards the sky. Take a nice big breath in and out. Beautiful, well done. Slowly bring yourself all the way forwards again and release the arms, give them a little shake. Let's come all the way down to sitting on the floor. We're going to shuffle forward to the top of the mat. You can bring your hands behind your knees or you can reach your hands forwards as we roll back down to the floor, totally up to you. Let's slowly peel the spine all the way back down to the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Good. Once you reach the ground, just bring your knees in towards your chest. Give them a nice little squeeze and rock from side to side. Good. We're going to straighten your right leg all the way down onto the floor so it's flat on the ground. Right hand is going to come across to your left knee and then drag that knee across the body coming into your twist. So your knee does not have to touch the floor here. If it feels comfortable, just have it lifted. Maybe even place a block or a cushion underneath your knee so you can relax here. And then extend your left arm out to the side, turn your head to the left. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. So in and out through the nose. Can you relax the entire body and just feel that nice little twist in the spine? Good. 2 more breaths there in your own time. See if you can make them nice and slow. With every single exhale, can you soften the body, let go of a little bit more tension? Last breath. Lovely. Well done. Let's slowly bring your knees all the way back to the center. Give them a nice little hug again. Maybe rock from side to side. And then let's extend your left leg all the way down, left hand over to your right knee, drag that knee all the way across the body, coming into your twist, turning your head over to the side, and again taking 3 deep breaths there. Deep breaths in and out through the nose, really relaxing on the exhale, softening the whole body. And again, your knee does not have to be touching the floor. 1 more deep breath there. Lovely, well done. Good. From there, let's slowly bring it all the way back to the center. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Let's take a little happy baby just to finish. So flex the feet up towards the sky. Either grab behind the knees or grab the outside edges of the feet and then push the knees down. Now you really want to focus on getting your lower back down on the floor here. So make sure the lower back is not peeling up and maybe take a little rock from side to side. Good. Well done. Bring your knees into your chest, curl up into a little ball. Take a nice big breath in. Get maybe a little rock from side to side there just to massage the spine. Big breath in. And exhale, release down onto the ground. Good. Into your final position, your Shavasana. Now today we're going to take our Shavasana with our feet on the floor and take your feet out so they're about the width of your mat and then allow the knees just to rest in on one another. So we're really releasing our lower back here. Let's take a nice big full breath in. And then sigh it out. See if you can feel that lower back just melting down into the floor. Gravity is helping us here. For these last couple of moments, you have nothing left to do, nowhere else to be. Just really allow your body to relax and to let go. And if you have a little bit more time today and you want to spend some more time here, feel free to stay in this position. This position with your feet on the floor is a really good way to release your lower back. If you don't have time to do a 15-minute yoga flow, this is a perfect position just to get in for a few minutes, just to find that little release. But if you're ready to get up, let's start to wiggle the fingers, maybe circle the wrists, circle the ankles. And then let's take both arms up over the head, straighten the legs just for a moment to find that nice long stretch. Good. And then when you're ready, let's roll over onto one side, taking a little moment against the floor just to check in. And very slowly, keeping the eyes closed, let's push yourself all the way up to a seated position. So again, any comfortable seat is absolutely fine. Bring your hands down onto your legs, sit nice and tall in the spine. As you inhale, let's lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, roll them back down. Good. Take a nice big deep breath in and sigh out. Bring your hands together at your heart center. Just notice this lovely energy that you've created in your class today. See if you can bring it with you into the rest of your day. Bow your head down towards your hands. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope your backs feel a little bit better now, a little bit released and more open. If you do want to flow with me some more, you can always find some more sessions on the YouTube channel or on the Body Coach app. But thank you so much for flowing with me, and I will see you all again very soon.